6, day 4. All right, here we are, day 4 of the lockout. Not lockdown, lockout, because we're just locked out of the gym. First home workout that I've ever done pretty much in my entire life without some weights. So I kind of devised a program. We're gonna see how this thing fucking works now. Babe, what's that thing in Star Trek when you say like star date, whatever?
Captain's log.
The captain's log, star date,
Yeah.
March, what are we, 18th, 19th today?
Today's 19th.
Star date, star log? What is it, star date?
Star date.
Captain's log, that's what it is. Captain log, star date, March
It's been
19th,
too long.
2020. It's been 4 days, I'm losing my fucking mind already. Just trying to stay busy. All right, Sharon's gonna help me with this. She already actually did a workout, which I thought we were gonna work together, but she just likes to get shit done and get it out of the way fast. And while I was working on the computer, I heard you moving around in the living room, but I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
I always carry around 20 pounds.
I thought she was fucking around with the
I go
dog.
in the room, I pick up 20 pounds,
I
I just
thought
walk
she-
around the house. I do it all the time.
I thought you were in training to be able to carry the dog because he's 37 pounds.
Dude, he's heavy. I watched him this
Buddy,
morning.
you want to work
too.
out? Do a workout? Look.
I watched him this morning.
Hey, Brad, do you want to do a workout? Want to give it a shot? See how shit on the floor back there? It looks like your toys.
All the toys are
It's Daddy's
everywhere.
toys. Right, let's see what we can
These are
do.
Daddy's toys.
Ready to start? All right, let's do it. I use this. This is like the easy band, right? So kind of warm up chest a little bit. We're gonna start with chest. We're gonna do some. So the chest band that I have, the press, the stretchy band that I have.
Yes.
I have the easy one and then the hard one. So the other one I think goes up to like 80 pounds or 100 pounds or something like that. So that's actually hard to push. This would be like a warm up one. So I'll do chest, a few sets of chest. I'm gonna do this every day. So whole body routine every day, which is what Phil Herndon had me do like way back in the day. It's not really for building muscle, it's like maintenance. So it's almost like a active recovery. Brady's like, what the fuck's going on over there, guys?
He is so confused.
Gonna work out with me. I know, he doesn't know what the hell's going on. All right, now we'll do some back, which I got this, you see when I get there. So let's start warming up first with this a little bit. That's why you don't need to get injured even with these stupid bands, which I highly doubt you get injured with bands, the way the resistance is.
Oh,
But,
I can't believe you just said that.
I mean, that's more like with my beer, you know?
I know, I'm like, oh
That's
god,
not gonna
babe,
happen
please
with my
don't
beer.
say
All right, so
that.
put them underneath, step forward. It actually pulls you back, like it pulls you towards the elliptical. Full range of motion, squeeze. It actually pulls you back, like you can feel my core like really, really flexing just to stay upright.
Like in a good way? Like, do you
Oh
feel...
yeah, that's a good way. It's definitely like
you
if you relax, it pulls you like right back. It's like you literally fall over. It's weird because it's actually my abs that are contracting more than like my lower back or anything.
But you can feel that it's a good workout? Like in
Well,
terms of...
this is just like a warm-up thing, so I mean you're feeling it, yes, but it's not like this would be like the equivalent of starting out like 30-40 pounds on a machine, I guess.
Yeah.
Like you could feel a little bit of a burn. The resistance is just so different with the band. I actually like it better than a machine, to be totally honest with you. All right, that should be good for now. All right, so now we're just gonna go right into the first exercise. So what we're gonna do is I'll start with the lighter chest exercise with the fly. This one's even harder. It feels like I'm gonna pull my arms up.
Yeah, really.
So fly in. That one you can actually feel a contraction on. Well, I can actually feel it pulling on my torn pec. That's interesting.
Oh,
It's like, but it's like a different type of resistance. Like it doesn't feel like it's gonna hurt it.
okay.
It's gonna pull on it.
Just a little tug. Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. Because I don't really do flies in the gym because the way that the weight pulls on that pec, the stability of the shoulder's not good. So from here, they go right into presses. Now these again are light presses. And just trying to get, they are burning, fuck.
Those
would've
bands
thought?
are a bitch, man. Like people think they're
The
just
farther I step
wimpy,
out,
but they're
the
not.
more resistance there is. All right, let's do one more. Easy. All right, now you grab the other band before I break the joint.
Are you trying to break the elliptical? Oh my god. Double check that I haven't killed the elliptical here.
All right, so you get the harder band. This one is like, I mean, this one is really fucking solid. Like, I was surprised at how much resistance this band actually gives. It's funny because I bought both these bands. I don't even know why did I buy these bands. I bought them to,
I don't know, you've had them forever.
I think it's because of my rotator cuff.
Yeah,
Like I was like
probably.
doing some, when I tore my pec, I wanted to warm my rotator cuffs up all the time.
I
And
kinda
this
feel
one,
like you've
they
always
came
had
together.
'em.
And this thing is like I'm not even pulling it yet. It's actually hard to push. This one's actually hard. Fuck. This is like the 150 pound band.
Jerry's trying to single-handedly break the elliptical. If
So
anybody
you
can
think
do
it's not
it.
going to flip over when I attach it.
Yeah, no, I know.
This is actually giving you good contraction. This one's hard. I can't even step forward because if I step anywhere forward, it doesn't go.
Wow.
Yeah. This was like one of those heavy duty athletic bands. They call it, I don't know.
Those things suck.
One more.
You're gonna be so sore.
This is just a weird way that the things are destroying everything over there.
Yeah. Thanks for breaking it.
Alright, so this is the power push-up. This thing I bought, again, when I injured my pec, I bought it to try to come back the injured pec faster. And basically, like, as you lay on the floor, this thing goes behind you. You do push-ups on it on the floor. It's got like hand grips and stuff, so it's like pressure like that. Well, I figured I could probably just take this, step on it,
No
and now it's a row. And this thing has got some serious resistance behind it. Oh.
Now, do you feel like with your one foot in it, do you feel like there's any imbalance of?
Yeah, it's weird because I wouldn't say it's an imbalance, but you have to concentrate on balancing.
Yeah.
And again, my core, like I feel like I'm doing all these core workouts now. You can't even get these things all the way back. It's these little bands right here. I don't know if you guys can see these. Like they pop off, they disconnect. And these, I believe, are the 150-pound bands. And I think I have the 75-pound bands over there. And you can just switch these bands up. So the stronger you get, the more adapted you are to the exercise. You switch the bands up for more resistance. And these things sit on the floor. So when you're doing push-ups, it keeps your wrist in a neutral position. It's supposed to be back like this, it's neutral. So it's like a better push. But I'll be damned, this thing doesn't have a lot of resistance to it. Like I never used it on a road before. Just the other day when I was thinking about what to do, I was like, that probably would work better than the actual bands. Just because of the way that your foot sits on this thing. It's thicker. It just feels more stable than like a regular band.
Yeah.
As long as you keep moving, heart rate stays up.
So that's a good point. So the second set, you just change your feet?
Yep.
You guys, I drive him crazy. I ask him all kinds of questions. I'm one of those.
Oh, the goal is to squeeze and go slow on the way down. You can feel the weight, like the resistance. It's actually pretty cool. I got some shoulders. So next one is a superset. We only have 10-pound dumbbells. We have 20s in there.
Yeah, 15, 10,
15s, 20s.
8,
So what we're doing is trying to do a fast, keep your heart rate up. It's like, this is the same way that we train like we go on vacation. Same type of thing. So we'll hit 20 reps here.
He only has my girly weights, guys. He's making do. He's making it work.
I was doing 40s the other day at the gym. I was happy to be doing 40s again.
I feel bad that I don't have big weights like you need.
Right. We don't need them. It's actually good. It'll actually be good to decondition for a little while and train lighter.
I still feel bad.
Now we'll go right into Arnold presses. Right into rear delts. All right, we'll run through that twice. You want to work out, buddy?
Guys, what are you doing? You should have seen me when I was doing abs. He was looking at me like I had lost my mind. I know, he's okay.
He probably thinks I'm angry or something.
I know, he's coming to me
like
for
blinking and
comfort.
breathing.
He's all scared. Look.
Sorry, buddy.
It's okay. Dad's
All
good.
right, pal.
Daddy's okay.
All right, so a lot of people have actually been hitting me up, clients too, about no lat pull down. Right, I'm like, well, you can do chin ups, but if you can't actually do chin ups, shouldn't touch my face, right? But I'm already in the house. So.
I just washed the entire
Already in the
house.
house.
This is the most sterile bleach-filled house.
So this thing is like you hang your coats on it, right? It hangs on the door. You guys can see I already have one up there on the back side of this door. Hang my hoodies and stuff on it through the hoods. You take this thing, put it on the top of the door like this. You can buy it probably at Lowe's for about $3, right? Lock the door through there. Put the thing through here. Now we have a lat pull down. I'm not gonna kneel down because it's probably gonna hurt, but not the greatest as far as resistance. So we kind of pull up here a little bit.
See if I can get it better.
There you go.
Help everybody see you better.
Up here like this. Probably better, more resistance like that. There we go.
Yeah, you totally made that work. Nice.
You can also use it for stiff arm pull downs.
Oh yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Also use it for push downs.
Nice.
Same time.
Yeah, you just wrap that around your hands.
Now don't suggest getting those things that like you just pinch the door and like it pinches in here. Because now what happens is usually as you're pulling on it, if that thing lets go, this thing will fly and snap you directly in the face. If you're doing what I'm doing here and this thing snaps, it's actually going to come down this way as opposed to directly in your face if you're pulling it up. I guess you could do high pulls too if you wanted to do high pulls up here too. You know, basically we just created a cable machine.
Yeah.
With a band. So that's
badass.
a cheap way to do that. It's not going to come off and slap you in the face. And these things are cheap, and like they're probably not like out of stock anywhere. People are not probably fucking running to the stores to get these things. Like,
you can get those at Target too. You can get
yeah.
them at those, or you can get them at Target
Pretty
or
cheap.
Bed Bath and Beyond. And
so yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. 3 sets here, and then we're gonna move on to arms. I gotta go downstairs and get the other band. I got a band in the car that I need for legs. So I got something special for legs. Cooked up. That I think,
have bands too that suck too in my little bag if you want to try them.
Well, this is a long band.
Oh, different.
It's literally a long loop band that I could do actual like step back lunges with this thing. You know,
wow. Yeah.
Pressure on that leg like that.
Okay.
And once we do not the super secret, but I had an idea. We'll get into it in a minute. All right, let's finish.
Oh God.
So Erin had a good idea. So this thing stays about 10 degrees cooler than the rest of the floor. And we got it for Brady so that in the summertime he can lay on it.
Okay, so I'm gonna kneel down.
So that's a good idea you can use the mat. I don't care about sitting down, so
maybe
yeah, you're gonna have to change your resistance. See how it doesn't have a lot of resistance unless you kind of like, what do you call it on that when you're batting, choking up on the bat?
Yeah, so I can just do this.
Hold on like that. There you go.
Does that look
Well,
right?
it's like move in a little bit more, kneel in a little bit more. So you're doing more of a pull down than a pull back. So you might have to change your grip again too.
Like that?
There you go. So now it's more of a pull down. That's it. Sniff mommy's ass. Good job.
Thanks, buddy. I wash him.
Like, Mom, is that your ass? Again, it's not the most efficient,
no, but I can
most
feel
effective, but you can feel him pulling against.
I'll take it at this point. Look at him just scratching at me.
Brady, what are you doing? You want to do workout? You want workout?
Listen, you've
Sit.
done enough chest day.
Sit. 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 Motherfucker's like, fuck you and your sit.
This is great, babe.
Sit. Like, fuck off. There you go. Good boy. Good job. You did it.
Ooh.
You do pull downs again. You got to change the grip, right? Because the thing's stretched. So
I was going to do that.
the more that you pull them down, the more resistance there is.
Ooh.
See what I'm saying? Like,
That's
it takes
kind of
adjusting.
like right there.
It takes a little bit of an adjustment, you know?
Hi, Bubba. He's scratching my leg.
There's no clue what the fuck's going on. Dad? I know, buddy. I know. It's workout time, buddy. It's workout time. This is what we do when we say we're going to the gym. That's what we do, buddy.
You keep scratching my leg.
He's just staring.
What are you doing, Mom? It's okay.
He doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
This is great.
It'll work.
I love it.
All right, so now all that tourniquet training or the blood flow restriction training, which people made fun of me for 10 years ago, it was actually invented so that you didn't have to use a lot of weight and you still be able to progress. All the actual studies were done on leg muscle with the blood flow restriction, and all they did was walk on a treadmill at a slow pace. They actually gained muscle over weeks' time. So I'm like, we don't have the weights. Tourniquet training, there we are. So we just crank out just like we'd be in the gym. Some light dumbbells. This is pretty much what you use for the tourniquet training in the gym anyways. You don't use a heavy weight. But to be honest with you, I got a little bit of a pump.
So how does that work? Where do you have those straps? That's right above your bicep?
Yeah, so it's really weird. It's like right above your bicep where they insert into your shoulder. And you do it for your legs right above, right here in your hip bone. It's weird because it only works with your extremities. Like we haven't figured out a way to do tourniquet training for chest yet, or you can do it for calves, technically tie it right above your calf. But basically what it does, it keeps the blood from actually getting in there, and it causes somehow IGF levels to rise. And it's tons of research behind it for physical therapy. It wasn't really for muscle building, but I mean.
Okay, so you can go up and then do triceps with it. Okay.
So while you're keeping it under, I don't want to say under stress, but like under.
I mean, you only have but so much time to do these exercises until you need a break.
Well, with these things, it really does change it. Like once you tie off your muscles, you feel a big difference. Like the burn is quick because it can't flush the muscle out, right? So that lactic acid just builds up and just fucking sits there, which changes your hormonal situation too.
Great.
Right, and then come over here and hit. Push down here. Right.
Like, do your arms hurt right now? How did they feel?
You're fucking crazy. I guarantee when I take these things off, they're gonna swell up. This is like a regular workout at the gym. This is what you do for blood flow restriction training to begin with, aka tourniquet training. All right, we'll do 2 rounds of that. Like right now, I'm playing right now. I feel like my arm's gonna fucking see it's purple.
Oh my God.
See? All the blood's
Yes.
getting stuck in there.
You can actually see it better not on camera. You look like super purple, like you,
Yeah.
like
So when you
dead
pull these
guy's arm.
off, they just go. They swell up. So do one more round of these, and we'll pull them off.
Yeah, please
My
take
hand
them
curls.
off soon. Oh my gosh.
The idea is you don't want to have them so tight that you lose feeling in your hands,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
But like they weren't this tight a minute ago. A minute ago they were right. As the muscle starts to pump up, then it starts to cut the circulation off more and more. You do have to be smart about it because you can obviously injure yourself fucking with this shit.
Yeah, your arms are turning pretty purple.
All right, now do this. Pull that off. Now I can't get the thing off. All that blood goes right back into that muscle like that, and it just fucking swells up. My little pea shooters now. Little 15s.
Aww.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So now we do the same thing with legs. Right, braids, tourniquet
You okay?
on the leg. Wrap it around there. Again, the idea is not to tie these things so tight, but tie them tight enough. But they are cutting off some circulation to your leg.
So snug but not tight.
Snug, but not super tight. Like you're not actually going to be squatting with them, so it's not like a knee wrap where you. Well, we're using knee wraps, but it's not a wrap like you're protecting your knees. It's just a wrap to cut off the circulation a little bit. And this is what was actually used in the studies. They did, I think it was a quadricep biopsy. It was in Japan too, I think. All right, so we get
Jesus,
those in.
biopsy.
They're not
playing.
they're not super tight, right? So they're not super tight. So now we take this thing. I'm gonna stand here. Put this like this. Put this over the back of my neck. And then we do from here, go back, get on the carpet so I don't slip. Again, this is pulling you down. So you wanna make sure that you have this thing
Does that hurt your neck?
no. Well, guess where I saw these? TB12.
Oh.
Tom Brady, baby.
Oh my God. Do you still love Tom Brady?
Oh, I'm going with Tom.
This is a sensitive
I ordered the
subject,
Buccaneers hat
guys.
last night. I got Tampa Bay hat on.
No, you don't.
I did, yeah. People think I'm joking. Fuck that.
Oh my
Brady's my guy.
God.
I think it's fuck.
Brady just came running out of the bedroom when you said Brady's my guy.
It's so off balance because this thing pulls you down in a weird way.
Mm-hmm.
Pop this off. Right into some machismo squats.
How are those legs feeling?
They're tight because of the thin bands.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a weird feeling.
But are they burning?
Oh yeah. Get a full range of motion because we're using light weights. It's more your wind that gives out.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I don't often see you train quite like this. I do on occasion, here and there. It's
More
sprinkled.
athletic than it is bodybuilding.
Mm-hmm. I see you sprinkle these in,
Yeah.
or to get a specific thing, but this isn't your typical workout. But it looks like it's kicking your ass plenty.
Well, my heart rate's up. What we do is maximum calves from Health for Life. So Health for Life is a company that probably in the 90s were pretty popular. They had legendary abs. They had Secrets of Bodybuilding. These are books that came out in different programs. The 7-minute rotator cuff solution and maximum calves was another one. So basically what they want you to do is train your calves. You don't really need a lot of weight. Knees locked and you come up to the outside. Now, depending on where you put your toes, it does actually activate the soleus and the gastric different. And there's actually a book called Muscle Meets Magnet. It's an MRI. So those of you that don't think that foot positioning makes a difference, it does. It's been proven medically and scientifically with that book. Turning your toes and your wrists and stuff like that does activate muscles in a different way. A lot of muscle groups have more than one muscle. And when you start rotating those things, you actually do start putting stress on the different muscles that contained in with that one group. It's like saying a pull down and a row both work the back. However, they work the muscles from different angles. There's no argument with that. But if you change your footing position, people go, oh, it doesn't make a difference. Well, they proved that it did. So you start out with your knees locked. You go to the outside. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Toes pointed in. 8, 9, 10. Knees bent. So it switches from the gastroc to the soleus. You get there, and lock your knees out again, toes out.
You've got great calves, babe.
It's genetics.
Jesus.
This genetics has nothing to do with my training. You gotta thank probably my mom. So my dad had skinny calves. And then you switch again. Knees
Wow, nice calves.
right? Then you come back out, knees bent. It doesn't look like much, but my calves are on fire right now.
It looks like it hurts.
Remember, a lot of people use a lot of weight and their calves don't look good. Those calves can handle a lot of weight, but a lot of volume too, a lot of endurance. And then you can actually start doing slower reps, faster reps. It's a progression. So you're doing like, let's say there's one round today. It'd be 15 with your toes pointed in, legs locked. 15 with your toes pointed in, knees bent. 15 with your toes pointed out, legs locked. 15 with your toes pointed out, knees bent. Then what you can do is, again, that's one round. So today you do one round. Then next couple days you do one round. End of the week you do 2 rounds. You get up to 3 rounds. When you get up to 3 rounds, and it's so easy to do, rotate 3 times like that, then you start adding the slower motions. So the first 2 sets, or the first 2 rounds would be slow. The last one would be fast. Then you add a 4th one, so you get 2 slow, 2 fast. It's a progression like anything else. So I actually did get a 35-minute workout. It's kind of like, to be honest, I got a little bit of a pump, which there's probably more of a pump here than I actually get in the gym lately, to be honest with you. You know, it's funny because Frank Zane, and I didn't get the interview up. It's a long story. The interview's fucked up. But Frank Zane was actually telling me in the interview that he has these bands that go on the actual equipment. The resistance of the bands help you, especially as you're aging with your joints and muscles and stuff like that, which maybe look into that. This is also actually, now I'm thinking about it, like let's say there's a day that I'm running late and I can't get to the gym. I can actually do this. It's actually another option, which I probably would have laughed at before and just been like, that's fucking stupid. That's lame. It's not hardcore. But now being forced in this position, it gives us like another option. So day 4, workout 1, Captain's log, star date, March 19th, 2020. Isn't that how he talks? 2020. We're about to embark on the home workout. First one
I don't think
of
he's
the lifetime.
panting when he does it, but
No,
I mean, maybe.
He was
but
fat
I
and
don't
out of
think
shape, so maybe. All right, let's go do cardio. All right, so that concludes today's full body workout. And what we'll do is I'm going to be doing that every day. I think what I'll do, I'll start 4 days a week this first week, and I'll move it up to 6 days a week next week. Progression with everything. But this is something, again, that my former coach and trainer, Phil Hernan, who's a good close friend of mine, who is really head and shoulders above the rest when it comes to like the science behind training and stuff, had suggested before doing a full body workout. And I do remember, for instance, Ben Fado used to train like that and stuff. And it's actually going to be good to get out of the gym and actually do something a little bit different with these bands. Because actually now I'm starting to think about how I can include these bands in my regular workouts to progress. So the goal is 186 pounds when I'm 196 today. So about 10 pounds by the time this whole thing is over. strict keto diet, intermittent fasting with keto, which a cyclo-ketogenic diet is a little bit different than straight keto. With these home workouts, cardio is going to be double sessions. Today we're going to do 30 minutes now. Aaron just took Brady out to go to the bathroom. We're going to walk for 30 minutes outside. Then tonight I'll do another 30 minutes. So I'll do an hour of cardio per day, which I didn't have time to do before. So looking on the bright side. But goals are goals, and this doesn't have to be a disaster. And who the fuck would I be if I didn't lead by example? Who would I be if I was telling everybody out there how to do it and I wasn't doing it myself? You know what? I'd be a fucking hypocrite. That's not where I'm at. So day 4, guys, things are actually looking up and feeling a little better about the situation. Have a good day.